Oh, we have 4 people waiting already. Okay.
On YouTube, it's there. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah? Very nice. Can you hear it as well? Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to start playing one of the videos.
Imagine finding out what you're truly passionate about.
Basically.
Are you still on there? Can you hear the I'm going to start playing one of the videos.
Imagine finding out what you're truly passionate about.
Actually, we could be a little bit louder, right? Like
Yeah.
the way, because I'm really close right now. So, let's see. Did this make it better? Maybe I can just sit here and see how loud it is if I talk now. No, that's zero.
Oh, you can see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. You can see
I'm
the.
watching.
And now we have 2 videos.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Oh wow.
It's almost done. Maybe you can go a bit louder because I'm at maximum volume and it's like I can't really hear me unless I talk really. Why?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
But I can't enable it either. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of requirement for the channel that we need to have a live chat. I think because YouTube does this, we also like it took a while to set this up.
Or like, can they like put a comment on the video or something, or is that the chat? Otherwise, I can look at it. Oh no, I don't think you can comment. But you have to log in.
I can see I'm logging on my phone.
Are you? Or like, you can always also do that. We put someone's number in there and say you can message there. It's a bit of a hassle, but
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know. It's a big step though.
It's a big step for people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what the thing is? What we'll just present, and yeah, but yeah, but we'll just do it like that. We'll and then they can write to us. In the end, I don't know why that isn't working. Let me see what it looks like.
One person watching. Two people watching.
Or the thing is,
No, the other one's my friends.
no, but we have 4 people on
Oh
there.
yeah.
Right?
The LCD. Yeah.
No,
Should we
no,
maybe
people
put the
don't.
PowerPoint on this Thursday morning?
Yeah, yeah.
depends. Or you want to put the competencies.
It'll work. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll wait till 2.
Yeah.
We can start.
Let's hold on.
All right. For everyone who's already tuned in, we are going to start at 2. We're just setting everything up now and making sure the audio works. So yeah, stay tuned.
Oh, my friend also says she cannot chat live. Yeah. Staat dat het veel goed gemaakt is. Het says that this video is made for kids and that's why she cannot chat live.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can change it. Justin made it for kids. Oh, that's good info though, because I can change that. Save. And then
Nice.
there we go.
Or you did it.
That's very good. Okay.
Oh, this is so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isabel. Shout out.
Very good. Thank you so much. That's good, yeah. I'm just gonna also write in there so for people who join that we will start the presentation. All right. Looking good though.
Everything.
They don't have it. Izzy, is that your friend?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's true.
Oh, we have a question already. Gloria's asking, hi there. I would like to know how will the activities abroad be organized during the situation of the travel ban? So maybe you can already answer that question quickly.
Already.
A little bit. Yeah, maybe shortly for her, and then we'll reiterate it.
Okay. So Gloria, I see you asked the question. Hi there. I would like to know, will the activities abroad be organized during the situation of travel ban? Good question. Because that is indeed the foundation of our organization. Unfortunately, we do not recommend going abroad before the 1st of January, but this is possible within Europe. So if you would like to do an internship in, for example, Belgium or Switzerland or Austria or Portugal, we can always have a look case by case, because we do, if you really want, if you of course accept the risks also yourself, then we do offer that. I do need to get an exemption from the national office, but it is possible. But in general, we just recommend to go after the 1st of January, but of course depending on the situation still. If you can already sign up, and then you can already plan also for the second half year, second half of the academic year, so 2021. So I hope that answers your question. If you have another question, then we're looking forward to it.
Okay. Should we wait a little bit more, or should we get started? I think it's 13. Yeah.
But it also is a bit later, so maybe if we made it to 2 or 3, because we are behind a lot. Because is it just something that she would you say is that your friend?
Oh, we're behind that much.
Well, I don't know, maybe she also texted later, but I think we're behind at least something.
Alright.
So,
But that means we could start already, because we're going to see it a lot later. But
that's true.
right? It's more that way
It's
around.
like we
It's not
should
gonna,
wait.
it's yeah.
No, that's true. No, I'm hearing you say like you were behind. Oh. Okay.
I think maybe she paused it or something, and then it was something
Alright,
like
yeah,
that.
maybe we can start. Oh, 17.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we can get started. I think this is mouse. Yes. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to AIESEC at Intreeweek 2020. I'm Neil, and I'm the University Relations Manager at AIESEC this year. And I'm joined by Jasmine and Malai. If you two want to introduce yourselves quickly.
Yes. Hi, I'm Jasmine, and I'm an exchange participant manager, which means that I'm guiding people who want to go abroad on a volunteer project, so guiding their through the process of going abroad.
Hi, I'm Marlijn. I'm doing a full-time board here for AIESEC as Vice President of Outgoing Global Talent, meaning I'm responsible for the whole process of sending people abroad for a professional experience.
All right. So, what have we planned today? First of all, we're going to introduce AIESEC with a video from our international president. Then I'm going to go a little bit into the history of AIESEC and what AIESEC is today, present to you guys our why, how, and what. And then after that, Jasmine and Marlijn will tell you about the experiences that you can do with us, namely Global Volunteer and Global Talent. And finally, we will tell you what it's like to be a member of AIESEC here in Amsterdam and how you can join the team as well. Alright, let's get started with this video.
Every generation gets the chance to shape the world. But the challenges faced today are becoming more complex with the pace of economic, social, and technological change. The world is defined by the people who live in it, so we believe the solution is to develop responsible, entrepreneurial, and skilled young leaders today who will make a positive impact for our future. Since 1948, we've been providing young people with practical leadership experiences across the world, where they have the freedom to fail and the chance to overcome challenges they face. A space where they can discover what really matters to them and realize their potential for the future. We give young people a chance to see the world, because if you can see it, then you can start to understand it. And if you understand it, then you can start to change it. For over 70 years, we've provided more than 1 million young people with life-changing opportunities together with like-minded organizations. But we can't stop now. Because only when we create more of these leadership stories together will we truly see a remarkable impact on the world. History has shown us what just one great leader can do. So imagine what a billion great leaders could do. This is why we do what we do for youth.
Right. Okay, so after this little video giving you a little bit of an insight into what AIESEC is, I want to get into our history. So as the international president already mentioned, AIESEC was founded in 1948, so just after World War II had ended. And it was founded by a group of young European people who, after the war, had a vision of friendship and unity. And they wanted to ensure peace all over the world for the future. And the way they wanted to do this was by creating mutual understanding of other countries and cultures through cross-cultural exchange. And today, AIESEC is the largest youth-run non-profit organization of the world. We're currently based in more than 120 countries with close to 40,000 members. And last year, we had more than 30,000 people going abroad on exchanges with us. Now, our why, I already touched upon this, what the founders had in mind with AIESEC, and that's still relevant today. So peace is still a big concept at AIESEC. We want to strive towards a world where everyone can have their own understanding of peace, but still respect the views of others and others' opinions. But we also want to enable people to become the best version of themselves so that they can fulfill humankind's potential. And how do we do this? So we think that to unlock a better future, you need to place confidence in youth and develop leaders in youth. And we think that good leaders need to have 4 qualities. The first one is empowering others. So we want to develop leaders who are passionate about what they do, and they activate other people to help them or inspire other people to do the things that they are passionate about. And leaders should also be solution-oriented, so they're ready to take action and take risks and find solutions to problems and challenges that they encounter. And obviously, when you think about world peace, it's very important too that the leaders are world citizens, so that you know what's going on in the world, you're interested in it, and you want to change the world to make it a better place, not only for yourself, but also for everyone else. And finally, by doing our experiences of working at AIESEC, we want to develop leaders who are self-aware, which means that you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, and you build up on your strengths, and you explore what you're passionate about, really. Now, what do we actually do? So the goal is to develop youth leadership, and we do this through practical experiences in changing environments. And those practical experiences are either going on an exchange with AIESEC, which is global volunteering and global talent, and the membership roles that you can have at the office here in Amsterdam, for example. And now Jasmine will tell you more about the global volunteer program.
Hi, so one of the exchanges you can go abroad with AIESEC is the Global Volunteer. And as the name already says, Global Volunteer is about volunteering abroad. And the aim of that is that you will be able to develop your leadership skills through such a project. And a volunteering project usually takes about 6 to 8 weeks abroad. And it's usually at an NGO, a school, or it can also be at another institution. And we actually have projects or volunteer projects everywhere. So in Europe, for example, you can volunteer in Italy or Spain. But a lot of people, we can also see that they volunteer out of Europe. So for example, in Asia, in South America, or in Africa. So each project, it contributes to the Sustainable Development Goals from the United Nations. And if you're interested in it, you can choose which goal suits you the most. So we offer projects in different areas, but also on different types of goals. So depending on your own interest, you can choose which project you want. And you have projects, for example, in education, which means that you teach, for example, English to children abroad, but also education in terms of elderly people, that they're not that much aware of sustainability issues. So you like make a package of how to educate the more like elderly people on sustainability issues. So even within education, even within one SDG, there are a wide range of projects possible. Another example are, for example, the projects in more sustainability areas. For example, an ocean cleanup. There's a project, for example, in Indonesia where you learn yourself also a lot about the environment. And next to that, you also make the local people more aware. So you actually also do ocean cleanups, but next to that, you also make a project plan of how to educate the people there in terms of like sustainability and how to increase the water quality within the ocean. And you might be wondering what the role of AIESEC is within this global volunteer, within this going abroad on a voluntary project. And we support you throughout your whole journey. So the project is within AIESEC, and we have 16 exchange standards to ensure the quality of the project. For example, one of the standards is that you get accommodation provided, so you don't have to worry about a lot of things yourself, but AIESEC actually already makes that happen for you. And accommodation could, for example, be at a host family where you really get to know the local culture and the local people, but it might also be, for example, in a hostel or another apartment where you live together with other people who also go on a voluntary project. And of course, we also guide you through the whole journey in terms of personal development. So you set your own goals before you go abroad. For example, you might state, I want to learn more about the local culture or something. And then also after your exchange journey, we will evaluate with you in terms of these goals. And because of the corona crisis, we weren't able to have any exchanges the last few months. And we also don't recommend going abroad before the 1st of January 2021. But after that, we are able to help you with exchanges again. So, for example, if you're planning to go on exchange, for example, in summer 2021, then we can definitely help you with that. So we can start looking at some possible projects. And it's if you're interested and want to join, it's not that you have to go abroad, but it's more like I say it on a free way. So you can contact us and we will tell you more about the possibilities, and then you can look through the possibilities yourself. So it's not set at all, but it's good to start early so you can see what possibilities there are actually out there. So yeah, that was actually it about the Global Volunteer. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat and we will answer them later. And I'll give the floor to Marlijn, who will talk more about the Global Talent, which is about internships.
I think there's a question.
Oh, okay. What are the average costs per project? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. So we have a fee for the project, which is about the whole journey, and it's 349 euros for an AIESEC project abroad. So that's the fee you pay for it. So the fee includes the whole project and the guidance and also the accommodation, but it does not include the plane ticket, whichever country you go to. And then sometimes there's also an TN fee, which is a fee you pay to the AIESEC entity abroad, but that's usually not too much. That's about 20 euros or 30 euros. So usually it's about 350 euros for an AIESEC project to go abroad. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, I'm probably not going to see it. So Marijn will tell you more about the OPT now.
Okay, so that was about global volunteering. If you're more interested in having a professional experience, then you should definitely go for our product Global Talent. What does this entail? Well, we as AIESEC will facilitate your internship abroad, and we will give you the best experience. We can do this because we have a lot of partners, partner countries and partner companies. As Niels said in the beginning, we have AIESEC is in more than 120 countries. So that means all these countries have partners with companies, and we can send you there. And this varies.
Give me 1 second because I think there's an issue with the stream. I just want to see what this says. Your experience breathing. Okay. Now it's back to normal. Okay. Sorry if you guys had some difficulty seeing us, or if there was if it was buffering a lot. I think it should be back to normal now. So.
All right. Okay, so we have partners with different companies. It varies from big multinationals such as Amazon, ING, Microsoft, Tata Steel, or small to medium enterprises. So if you like a company which is a bit smaller, more personal, then that's also an option. We also have startups and NGOs. There's literally so much you can do. You can just go to aiesec.org and check out the portal and indeed see what kind of opportunities, what kind of companies there are available. These internships are mostly for business administration, marketing, and IT students. If you study anything else, you can of course still sign up, and we can always have a look at what's possible, or you can always have a look at yourself, at the portal and see if there's anything you think you're still fit in or you would actually really like. But mostly the opportunities are targeted at business administration, marketing, and IT students. What else do we help you with? Why should you choose AIESEC and not anything else or any other company? Well, because we give you also a support during the whole process. You will get your own manager or your own coach, and he or she will help you with your resume, will prepare you for interviews, will help you with housing, visa, everything, the whole abroad experience. And also a lot of personal development, like Jasmine said already. You will set goals, you will be prepared for what's in another culture, what's in another country. And when you get back, you will also re-evaluate these goals. And also you of course really contribute to this big organization, AIESEC, which tries to facilitate cross-cultural experiences and in this way tries to make the world a better place. You can go where and whenever you want. Also, the duration is for you to decide. You can go from 6 to 8 weeks, so maybe just in the summer, or if you have some free months, you can do a short internship. You can also go away a bit longer, from 3 to 6 months, or even 6 months or longer. So you can also go for a whole year if that's what you want. The fee was a very good question. The fee for a short-term opportunity, which is 6 to 8 weeks, is 349, and for a longer opportunity, it's 449. Okay, I see there's a question. How can the exchange be combined with studies? Do they happen during time off from university, or is it possible to go through academic year? Okay, well, of course, this is for you to decide, but I would not recommend it because this would really be an internship where you would just work every day from 9 to 5 or 10 to 6. It would actually, I would not combine it with study. What you could do though is ask at your student counselor if you can maybe get credits for such an internship, because then you can do it as a minor or as if you have, for example, some free courses, you can just get credits for it, and then you will not have any delays in your studies. Thank you.
I think there's another question.
Oh, there's another question. Psychology students, yes. Unfortunately, we don't have that much opportunities for psychology students. We do have some teaching opportunities, but then you actually really have to study for becoming a teacher, an English teacher. So if you're really interested in going, I would perhaps recommend doing a volunteering issue, because unfortunately I don't think we have a lot. So you can always look on the portal though. It's AIESEC.org, and there you can search through some opportunities on the time you want and see if there's anything, but unfortunately I don't think you will find anything. So that's too bad. I wish I could change that, but that's going to be pretty hard. Okay, if there are no more questions, then we will go on, because if you think, okay, I do not want to go abroad right now, or maybe next year, because you have your reasons, you can also join AIESEC as a member, just like me, Jasmine and Neil. You can do a full-time membership, that's what I'm doing right now, and it's called a board year, and it will actually provide you with a very safe space where you can develop yourself, you can make mistakes, you know your strengths and weaknesses, and you can actually get a professional experience without actually having a job. So that's really nice also for your resume. The same goes of course for part-time, but you can do this next to your studies or any other job.
I think there's another question.
There's another question. Oh. Okay, the question is, would you have opportunities for master students in entrepreneurship? Yes, for sure. I don't know what specific area you like, but in general, entrepreneurship is very broad, so I think you can definitely find something. I would encourage you to sign up on our website, and then you will be contacted next week by one of my teamies, and we can have a look at what you want, what suits you, and yeah, then we can have a look at what would be right for you. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Oh, another question. What kind of activities do you offer for people in Amsterdam? Okay, well that would bring me back to this current slide, because if you are if you're a student from abroad, from another country, and you are in the Netherlands, you can also do an AIESEC internship. But then you would have to contact my colleague. She's for incoming. But you can still sign up on our website or send an email to amsterdam@aisec.org or .net. .nl, sorry, you'll see it. And then we can definitely see what we can do for you. But if you mean social or any other activities, you could definitely sign up as a member for AIESEC, because we have different roles as well. As I explained before, there's full-time and part-time. The first is focusing on customer experience for youth. So this is what I just explained. You will be doing that. So you will be helping people who want to study abroad, and you will help them with their resume, with their interviews, with the whole process. You will guide them, either for volunteering or for the talent part. But you can also do it the other way around, because as we send people away,
we also receive people, and we ourselves as AIESEC Amsterdam also have partnership with different companies. So you can also join this team, and then you would be contacting companies and see if they are willing to open traineeships for AIESEC members or AIESEC customers abroad. So that's actually the other way around. It's also really nice. I see there are more questions. Could we sign up later in the year? Yes, you can sign up throughout the whole year, whenever you want. You can go away whenever you want. You can have an info chat or a call with us whenever you want. There are no fixed timelines. Asking for social activities? Yes, then I would definitely encourage you to join as a member, because that will give you a fun but also professional experience, and it will also give you a community like with us. We're friends, right? Okay, do you have any online activities? Also, do you mean online social activities or online professional activities? If you can respond to that, Neil can answer this, because I will give the mic to him right now.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So when you join AIESEC in Amsterdam as a member, you can also become part of the marketing team, which is what I'm a part of. And our goal is basically to create brand awareness so that most young people know about AIESEC and know that they can go on an internship or on a volunteering project with us. And yeah, so for example, I organized this live stream at Intreeweek so that all of you new students get to know AIESEC and can plan for the future if you want to do an internship or volunteering experience with us, or if you want to join us in Amsterdam as the AIESEC team. And we also come up with different things to create more brand awareness, like these little sleeves for the back of your phone where you can put your credit cards and student ID, or we do water bottles as well. So just coming up with different ideas for merchandise that people can have that creates more brand awareness. And finally, there's the finance part of it. So this is just a full-time position. But if you're in the finance part here, that means you have control over our budget, make sure that we spend it well in order to work effectively and efficiently. And you also look after the fact that everything we do is within the Dutch law. Right. Are there any more questions? Does AIESEC Amsterdam set for students at UvA, VU, HVA, or just students at UvA? No, we are for everyone. You don't even have to be a student, right,
No.
to do anything with us. So yeah, it's for students from all universities. Even if you're not a student, you can still sign up and do something.
You have to be under 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you only have to be youth, so you have to be under 30. That's the only requirement. Online activities asking for both social and professional. Do we have? I think the board in the Netherlands, so the national board, I think they're looking into online internships at the moment, and they're asking people doing market research if it's something that people would be interested in. I think right now it's not happening, but also if you want to, you can look on our website and sign up, and when they do become available, you will be contacted from one of us.
And the social activity part, we are not so much an organization who organizes stuff for people or students in the Netherlands. You can really see us as a real sort of company, but the workers of the company are just students who have fun together and who do fun activities together. So if you would join us as a member, then you would also have to pick a team and do work. I think it's 15 to 20 hours per week. And then you would, of course, also be able to join for all the fun activities we organize. But it's really for only the organization and not so much for everyone to join.
Okay, do you have to be a certain age to go on internships? Like we just said, it's just under 30.
18.
Yeah, you have to be at least 18, but under 30 to go. And Charlotte is asking, do you have to be a member of AIESEC in order to do global volunteering or internships? No, you don't. So you can just sign up for to look for an internship or to look for volunteering experiences online, and you don't have to be a member. What the members do is help you to go on the internship or go on the volunteering project.
Yeah, so you can either be a customer or you can be a member, and then you will be part of the organization helping the customers. But we are all the same age, so that's maybe that's
Yeah.
weird.
Anyway, Ambre says looks really cool. Thank you, Ambre. Okay, yeah, keep the questions coming. If there are any more questions, please let us know. And how do you contact us? So you can always send an email to amsterdam@aisec.nl. Also, if you have a question tomorrow, next week, next month, or in half a year, you can just send it there and we will contact you as soon as possible. Are we getting paid when we work with you as a member? I'm not getting paid as a part-time position because we are a non-profit organization, and it's so you don't get paid. It's basically a volunteering position. But if you do have the time next to your studies, I can definitely recommend it because so far it's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot of new things, and I think in general it's just boosting my basically my persona and what I can bring to the table for companies that I look for that I'm looking to get a job at after I finish my studies. And yeah, if you already know that you want to do an experience next year, maybe if it's possible, you can go to AIESEC.org and use the experience finder at the top of the page. There you can filter for a lot of different things like duration, the time that you want to go, which product you want to do, if you want to do volunteering or an internship, and also like which country you want to go to. And if you want to join us here in Amsterdam as a part-time member, we are going to do recruitment at the start of October, and the deadline should be at the end of October. Then you can go to aisec.org/membership and apply over there, but do this in October because I don't think it's open yet right now. And then we will go through an assessment in November. And if we like you, you like us, and you want to come join our team, then you would start in January. And for the full-time board positions, the application will be sometime next year in March or April because the start for that is in July. I think we
And
have.
also, as a full-time member, you do get paid something. It's not that much. It's about 180 euros per month. But we are now currently looking at an AIESEC fund to see if there is more possible for people who also do not really have the money to either go on an exchange or either be a member of our team. So we'll keep you posted on that. If that's really an issue for you, you can always say that to us and we can have a look at what we can do.
Okay, I think there's more questions. Amsterdam, Gloria's asking, amsterdam@aisec.nl, is it right? Yes, it's exactly the one that's on the screen right now. And thank you guys for the work you've been doing. You're welcome. Fabian is asking, so only members can participate in all your events, professional as well as social. And as a member, we have to participate as a part-time member. Well, so basically we have a team meeting. If you become a member, we have a team meeting every Monday and a committee meeting also every Monday. And I think usually you should attend them, but obviously if your studies don't allow you 1 week because you have exams, that's not too much of an issue. And yeah, so our events locally here are just for the members. Yeah.
We do have some like sometimes during the year we do have like open online events that's organized by AIESEC in general, so AIESEC International. For example, we have a youth speak forum where you can just sign up without being a member, and sometimes in between we also have some online activities, but then they're going to be posted, I think, on the AIESEC Netherlands Facebook or website also, so you can keep a look up there if you're interested in these events.
Yeah, good point. And Claudia is asking, are there requirements to become part-time / full-time members? Well, I think, again, you have to be 18 years old, but mainly the requirements are that you're motivated and you can just send in an application. And obviously there is a selection process, so we are going to look for the best fit for us, but definitely do apply even if you don't have a lot of experience, because that's what this is for, to gain experience.
And study background does not matter. So if you want to go on an internship abroad, it's best to have a business administration or marketing background. But if you want to be in the team and to have our function, you can do whatever study. We are really indeed, like Neil said, just looking for enthusiastic, motivated people.
Yeah. Are the meetings done in real life or online? So right now they've been online because of the corona situation, but we are looking into making them offline again if the regulations and everything allow it. There's another question. What do you usually do when you get together? So when we get together, we basically discuss what's going on right now within your team first, and what the plan is for the next week, for the next month, and what needs to be done. And then as an LC, we do the same thing, but on a bigger picture. Also what events are happening. Yeah, and then before the corona situation also, there was always a drinks part or like a dinner part to it, but yeah, until now in the last months a lot of stuff had to be online, but yeah, we hope that the regulations will allow it sometime in the future, that we go back offline. Could students who wouldn't go to Amsterdam in the first semester sign up to be a member? Yeah, so because if you want to become a member now, you would start in January, so close to when the second semester is starting. So you can definitely apply in October, and yeah. But I think if you do want to become a member here in Amsterdam, you should also be living here, because otherwise a lot of things will be harder, especially when hopefully everything starts to open up again and there are more in-person events. Another question. I'm a first-year student and have no idea how long my vacations are. Could you tell me if they're long enough to enter a volunteer program? Yes. So we have 9 weeks, I think.
6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah. So the volunteer program is 6 to 8 weeks, and the vacation in summer is usually 9 weeks, the whole month of July and August. So you'll definitely be able to do a volunteering experience then. Okay, Gloria's asking, how long will it take per week after you become a member? Yeah, so it really depends on the timing also, but I think in general it's about 15 to 20 hours a week. Sometimes it's going to be less, and then maybe there's going to be a week where it's more. So for example, for the last couple of days when starting to organize this event right now, I had a lot of work to do, but over the last couple of months during the summer holidays, I haven't been reaching the 15 hours even per week. There was maybe a couple of emails that I had to do, and a little bit of pre-organizing this event and setting everything up. But yeah, so it's different, but you can say it's roughly 15 to 20 hours in a usual week. Okay, I think those are all the questions answered for now. Right, and that's also the end of our presentation. We do have another video that we want to show you, but for now, thank you for being here. or for being online and getting to know AIESEC. And if you still have any questions, please write them in the chat, and I'm gonna set up the video. Okay, so this is a video about the Global Volunteer Program, and yeah, it's just people explaining it a bit more and also creating the experience of what, or showing you the experience of what it's going to be like.
Imagine finding out what you're truly passionate about.
Basically, when I just joined university, I just wanted to look for new opportunities to learn more about myself, about how I can actually lead others, and how I can empower others
To explore more of the world.
to go out there and experience something new, to gain the most out of my university life.
And that is what we believe in AIESEC. We believe in the peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. And we do this by creating practical leadership experiences for young people through our membership and exchange programs. I went to Taiwan for my exchange.
I involved myself in an environmental project in Cambodia. So basically, I was there for 1.5 months.
What I was doing in my exchange was that I was actually an English teacher.
It's very special is because we go to the primary school and we spread the happiness to them and we give them motivation.
Imagine finding that peace between identifying an issue and actually contributing and doing something about it.
So I taught like English to children every day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
In design classes, I'd say, or sessions, they'll incorporate the use of English
To show to them that it's really, really possible to be somebody and to travel the world and be a better person.
Imagine working with a group of people on a project that you really, really are excited about for days, weeks, and months, that by the end of it, you become so close that you're proud to call this group of people your support system.
I just feel like I want to relive those days again.
They really, really thank us so much for coming to their school and inspiring them.
Because we believe that when we bring young people towards seeing the world, they're able to better understand it and eventually shape the world that they live in.
We give young people a chance to see the world.
Because when you see it, you can start to understand it.
And when you understand it, then you can start to change it. Join us.
Be part of something great.
All right. I think we have some more questions. Gloria's asking, should we apply by sending an email or signing up on the website? So I think because you asked about the membership, I'm just going to go back. I'm just going to go back here and on the slide. So yeah. In October, we're going to open the applications. So for the membership, you can then go to aisec.org/membership and apply over there. So don't send an email for the application, but just go on that webpage and you'll be able to apply over there. And then we have a question, could you tell us about your proudest project? Do you guys have one?
can tell about.
Do you want to sit here?
Or like, I'm not sure what you mean exactly with project, but I can. What I'm most proud of myself or about myself is that I also went on an AIESEC exchange about 2 years ago. I went to a small village near Shanghai in China, and originally my parents are from there, but I've never visited there before actually. So I was really wondering what it was going to be like, and in my head I had this idea about how it was there. But then when I actually went on a project, I learned so much about the local people there and also was able to impact it. So my project was about using different fertilizers, so an environmental project at that rural area. And I also interacted a lot with children and taught them about sustainability and stuff. So maybe that's like my proudest AIESEC moment until now, because I actually just started my membership and board chair, so I haven't been in AIESEC Amsterdam for too long. About 2 months, so also during the summer holidays not too much has happened actually for us, so I hope another proud moment will come up soon. But I think going on exchange and being able to delve into the local culture and experience something new and also get out of my comfort zone, I think that's one of the proudest things right now, at least in my AIESEC journey. So yeah, maybe you guys also have something. I hope I interpreted your question right, but
yeah, for me it's because we all of us started relatively recently. So yeah, for me, I don't have a proudest thing as of now because I have not done that much yet. But just setting this up and communicating and organizing everything, I've already learned a lot, so I'm really excited about finding that proudest moment in the upcoming year. Let's see, I think there's a new question. How many members? I think we have 26 in the local committee right now.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're 26 members in the local committee right now,
Yeah.
but we do hope that we can hire a lot of more people in for the start in January as part-timers, because last year I think there were 44 people in the local committee in Amsterdam. So obviously now because of Corona, a lot of positions had to be cut. But yeah, we do hope that we can grow again towards January.
Yeah.
But obviously the coming months will have to tell. Okay, thank you. Okay, Gloria is writing something in an Asian language. I think it's Chinese, right?
Yeah.
But I can't read Chinese. If you want to write that in English, that would be great.
Okay.
Alright. Are there any other questions? No.
I think there are no more questions, right? Okay.
Alright, then we want to thank everyone who watched us. Please get in contact with us if you're interested. Send us an email, have a look around on the website, and if you want to join us as a member, also please send us your application in October. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, and if you cannot find out how to apply in October, you can always send your application to amsterdam@aisec.nl and we will help you further. So if you want to keep in contact with us, write down this email address because this will be your way of contacting us.
I see your question, Gloria. Yeah, my parents are from Hong Kong, so we moved together here to the Netherlands when I was really young. So yeah, I'm originally from China, you could say. That answers your question.
Okay, alright. Thank you everyone. And we hope that you have a great Intreeweek and that you have a good start into your studies and into your life in Amsterdam.
Yes. Bye.
Bye bye. Will be great.